Right, so what I want to do is I want to go through the different features of Camtasia. Now that you know how to start and stop a recording, and after you've recorded a screen, the recording is automatically placed onto your timeline at the bottom here. So I've recorded webcam and screen at the same time, and I'm using a green screen background, and I'm going to show you how to remove that green screen in a few moments. But you can just click on the cam recording, and you can enlarge it. You can make it smaller, and you can position it anywhere you want on the screen. I like to put mine on the bottom right hand corner. And this is called annotations, so I'm going to go through the annotations with you in this video. So an annotation is basically a call out that you can put onto the video at any place in the video. So we can put a text box if we want to. So this is just a normal text box, and you can type in the text box. You can say hi. Over here in the right hand corner is a little gear icon which helps you to adjust the feature of that box. So as you can see, the writing is white. I can change it to red. Just highlight it. Just highlight it and make it red. I can also change the type of text being used. So let's use Arial Black. I can make it regular or bold. I can change the size of the text. I can underline the text, and I can do quite a few different things with that text box. So let's create another text box. This is another type of call out. So as you can see, we can enlarge it to any size. I can also drag it across to make it longer. I can then change the border to red. I can change the inner color to blue. I can change my text color to pink, and then obviously I've got the other features of the text. I can underline it if I want to. I can also tilt it. I can flip it. I can rotate it. So you can really bring your videos to life. So there we go. And also you can make them appear, you can make them fade in, fade out, in, zoom out, which I'm going to get to in other videos. So, which is quite exciting. We can blur, we can blur the shadow. So there's the shadow, and I can blur it. I can also change the opacity of the shadow, which is nice, and I can change the color of the shadow to, let's say, blue, or I can choose a color with this little color dropper if I want to make it green. So I can choose any color that I want to on the color spectrum, which is really nice. So let's just make it that color, which is so there's quite a lot you can actually do with these callouts. So there's also arrows that you can use. So let's just use I'll show you that arrow, and I'll show you that arrow. So as you can see, this one's got a border. This one doesn't have the border, and you can drag it, you can rotate it, change the text as well. So you've got speech bubbles as well, or think bubbles. You've got speech bubbles. You've got square speech bubbles, round speech bubbles, and over here it gives you the preview in this little box. So let's just take out the speech bubble, and then I can also drag the speech bubble, and now it looks like it's coming out of my mouth, which is great. I can also rotate, I can flip, I can change the offset of the shadow. I can eliminate the shadow in totality. So there's quite a lot that we can do there as well. And then if you'd like to just put like a plain strip of text across your screen, you can do that, and maybe like at the bottom of your screen in your videos, you'd like something to appear at certain intervals of your video, you can say, well, I'm going to call it Passive Income Guru, and let's just fix it. So we're going to change the text to red. We're going to make it bold. And then I'm going to change the background to yellow. So let's just change it to yellow. If I can find the yellow, there we go. There's it in yellow, which is quite nice. And then I can make that appear on my video at certain times, so which is quite nice. So everything's coming out on that specific time. But if I wanted my that call out to appear at a certain interval, let's say when I say something on my video at that time, then that call out will appear. It will carry on for that amount of time, the duration, a couple of seconds, 5 seconds, and then it will disappear, which is awesome. So you can arrange these call-outs on your video at any time during the video to enhance your video. So those are the call-outs. They call them annotations. I call them call-outs, and a very, very useful tool to make your video more exciting.